Okay, am I on? Right, I've clicked to start. I hope you can hear me.
Get responses like that.
I need to turn that down. Okay, so there's a delay. I know there's a delay on the chat, but if you could all let me know if you can see and hear me fine, please. And hello to everyone. I've kind of written hello to everybody, but hello, Matt. Can you hear me all right? And we've got Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Hello, Neve. Hi, Dexter. Dexter's here. We've got, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, Crewfeet? Crewfiat? Sorry. Maybe you can let me know. Let me know how to call you. Hello, Asma. Right, so I'm gathering everybody can hear me fine and everybody can see me fine. Oh, there's some echo. Yeah, Matt was saying there's some echo as well. Has everybody got echo? Is it maybe, am I talking too loud? I wasn't sure how to get, because I did a wee test before this and I wasn't sure how to get rid of the echo. Oh, hi, Glenda. Right, can we put up with the echo or is it, because I'm not entirely certain how to get rid of it. Let me know if you can put up with it this time around, and I will maybe do a little bit of troubleshooting next time. I'm not sure I've not changed any settings, so I don't really know why it's echoing. Yes, echo, but not too bad. Right. Okay, well, okay, so everybody's getting the echo, but we can proceed, and it's not so bad. I have to kind of stop operations. Oh no, I hate technology. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's echoing this time, but it wasn't last time. Oh, sorry, my chair's being loud. Okay, well, anyway, at least you can hear me and you can see me. And yeah, sounds like I'm in an empty room. It's definitely not empty. It's full of puzzles, but yes. I think it must be something to do with my mic. I'm not sure, but I will do some more testing on that and see if I can improve it for next time. But thank you for your feedback. So, today, let's talk about the puzzle I'm doing. I'm doing Sunken Treasure, this is it here, and it's by the Vermont Christmas Company. So, I should start by saying that we are here for puzzles, so we will deal with the sound. Good. I'm glad, thank you so much. So, it is the Vermont Christmas Company. It's a brand I've never done before, and it was gifted to me from the Vermont Christmas Company. They actually got in touch because they wanted me to pick a couple of puzzles to do, because they want to expand their offerings in the UK, I believe. I know that they do have some available in the UK, but I think they're just wanting to offer more than what they currently do. So they asked if I would pick a couple of puzzles and do videos on them and review them and things. So this is the first of the two that I am doing. The other one's called Noah's Ark. This one's called Sunken Treasure, and the artwork is by Mark Gregory, and it's 1,000 pieces. So I'm really looking forward to it. I like under the sea images, and this one just looks really colourful, and I like colourful puzzles as well. So we've got lots going on. We've got some, what have we got? Coral. We've got lots of fish. We've got big octopus with a big beady eye. We've got the shipwreck just there, and we've got the deep blue sea in the background, and there's a lot going on. So I think this is going to be a good puzzle to build on a live stream, and well, I hope it is. And what I've done is, as with the hands puzzle that I did on the last live stream, I have pre-sorted the pieces. So I will just very quickly go through with you how I've sorted the pieces. And I'm going to put my box lid over there. And so here they are. I've utilised my big 5,000 piece Ravensburger Bizarre Town puzzle boxes for this, and they've worked quite nicely. So, Bizarre Town is taped now, by the way. I finally taped it and took it off the board. It was on my board. Seemed like ages, but it's finally taped and put away. So I can use these boxes anyway for all these pieces. So I've done this mostly by colour. Some of it I've done by kind of feature and the image, but mostly by colour. So where will I start? Okay, I'll just start here. So these pieces here behind my little thumbnail there that you can't see are the treasure chest that is on the image kind of in the middle. I'll get the image back out again. So there's the treasure chest. So that's those pieces there. Then we've got these pieces here, which are like really dark blue pieces. So they're going to be kind of here, where it goes from like really light water to like really dark kind of black water, just there. So that's those. There's only about 5 of these pieces. I just found a whole, like a bunch of them together. They're like bits of coral at the bottom. I think it might be that little bit there. So I've got some like really tiny piles going on here. They're edge pieces. These are, now let me remember, these are pieces with yellow on and some kind of light orange. So that's a colour pile. They're pieces with green. And I think these pieces are mostly going to be the ship. Because the ship is actually kind of like a green shade. So I think they're mostly going to be the ship. That is the big octopus. Big old octopus there. Pink and blue the octopus was. But you see, when I look at the octopus, I kind of get pink from it, but there were quite a few pieces that were just like entirely blue. And I was a little bit thrown by that, but there's quite a lot of light blue on the octopus. So that's all octopus pieces. So that's that box there. And then in this box here, we have got black pieces, which are this top corner here. So they've got some like red fish and some of these blue and yellow fish on as well, but they're mostly like black. Then these pieces, this small pile here is a little starfish at the bottom, the purple starfish. These pieces are green pieces, so I think that's mostly coral at the bottom. They're quite a bright green. These pieces are this fish here, which I think might be called a lionfish. You can maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I think one of my members who saw my video on the sorting did put a comment. I can't remember who it was. Apologies if it was you. And they said it was a lionfish. I think you might be right. That rings a bell. But if it's not, and somebody else knows better, maybe you can let me know. So they're that one. These pieces here are some coral, which is at the bottom just there. Then we've got black and white pieces, which is a smattering of fish with kind of black and white stripes. These are sort of pinky, orangey pieces, and there may be a little bit of a crossover there with the octopus, which because they've got like kind of pink tentacles. The octopus has got pink tentacles, so I think, like for example, I think that might be the octopus. So I might just chuck that in the octopus pile. So there may be a little bit of crossover there, cross sorting. Then we have got these pieces are kind of light blue, and I think they are mostly definitely lionfish. Oh, thank you, Dexter. Good. It's good to have that confirmed. It sort of rang a bell with me when somebody said lionfish. I was like, oh yeah, actually. I suppose because of the big mane. Got like a big mane of things around its head. You can tell I'm not a aquaculture specialist, aren't you? Anyway, these pieces here are they're sort of a light blue, and I think they are mostly things like the dolphins and the shark. And there's a stingray there, and a couple of sharks up here, and I think that's what those pieces are there. These are really light blue pieces here, so they'll mostly be this bit here where the sun's shining in. And then lastly, there's this pile here, which is quite a big pile, and that's kind of the rest of the sea. So they're this kind of medium blue colour. quite dark, but not as dark as this top corner here. So that's how I've sorted it. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start with the edge, but before I do start, I want to give away some memberships. I'm going to just quickly do that just now. But while I'm doing that, maybe you could let me know if you have a preference for which pile you'd like me to start with. Maybe the octopus would be a good place to start, or some of the smaller piles of pieces. I mean, I'll do the edge first, but maybe you can let me know what you would like to see me do after I have done the edge. Maybe the lionfish, maybe the sunny bit at the top. I don't know, let me know. But I'm going to just do these giveaways just now, give away the free memberships, and you can write in the chat and let me know which one you would like to see. So how do I do this? Right. Membership giveaway. So I believe I've got 5 more that I can give away this month. So let's see who gets them. Who's got them? Oh, Christy again. Christy, you're back. Oh, it's good to have you back, Christy. And then we've got Bill Lowenroth. Well done, Rayana. Rayana, that's a new one. I'm not familiar with your name. Laura R. and Lindsay Chateau. So some people's names I recognise there. Christy, you're back again, so that's brilliant. And yeah, I hope you can maybe join me in the chat just now, but if not, hope you enjoy your free membership there. So that's that job done. Right, what does everybody think? I would say smaller. I'll go for smaller piles. Right, okay, that sounds like a plan. I've always believed let the puzzle come to you. Yeah, well, that's kind of how I naturally puzzle, I will be honest, Luce. I often have a plan, but then just don't stick to it. So, you know. Maybe we'll just pick an order and then do the opposite. That might be a good way of doing it. So anyway, we'll start with the edge. I think that will give us a good framework, and I think the edge is going to be quite easy to do because there's just a lot going on in the picture, lots of detail. It's not all kind of the same. So I'm going to put these boxes just over here, and my board keeps moving. And I am going to start to build this edge. Oh, pardon me. So, has anyone done a Vermont Christmas Company puzzle before? And if you have, what do you think of them? Now, my initial thoughts on these, like having done the sorting and become more familiar with the pieces, my initial thoughts are lovely pieces. There is no dust at all. It's got this kind of grey cardboard on the back. They're quite thick. I didn't find any stuck together, I don't think, which is good. Oh, she says there's 2 stuck together there. Although they're not. Oh, it's just stuck just right at the corner. It didn't quite come apart. But I don't remember finding many of them. So that's good. And I've always done the edges first. Yeah, and Ruth as well. Wait a minute, Ruth. Me, no. So you don't do the edges first, usually, or did you mean me too? I'm not sure. Do you know what? For me, edges first, it varies from puzzle to puzzle. It depends entirely on the edge that we're talking about. I just don't know how you're able to avoid putting pieces together during sorting. It's now in your collection. Oh, hi! Hi, Lindsay! Welcome! Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you enjoyed the hands puzzle and that you can chat with us today. So edges first. Yeah, I'm not kind of completely stuck to the whole concept of edges first. Like, it just depends on the puzzle. So if it's like solid colour edges, or if it all looks the same all the way around, maybe there's like a border on it or something, then I will leave the edges until last. But if I can do it first, I do prefer to do it first because I feel like it gives you a framework to build within and kind of makes it a bit easier as well. Dexter, you did one Vermont Christmas a few years ago. My pieces were more random cut. Maybe they've changed them. I thought the pieces were large, thick, and fit tight. Seems like a different cut. Asthma, the only type of puzzles I don't do the edges first are circle puzzles. Yeah, I like to work from the inside out with circle puzzles. I think that's a really satisfying way of doing circle puzzles. So thanks for that feedback, Dexter. This is definitely not random cut. These are all your standard different shaped pieces. Possibly maybe older ones, maybe they did random cut, or maybe they're a bit of a mixture. Maybe some are random and some are more standard. But these are standard shapes. They look as though they do fit tightly, but I won't know until I start putting it together. But the only thing I would say about these pieces, the only drawback for me personally, and this is a personal preference, is that they are glossy. They are quite a shiny. I don't know if you can see that where I'm holding it. I'm just kind of tilting it in front of my light, and you can see they're really shiny. So I'm not usually a fan of a shiny finish on a puzzle piece, but that doesn't mean I don't like the puzzle necessarily. Sometimes, I just sort of accept it, but still love and enjoy the puzzle. So that is the only real kind of drawback for me, if you can even call it that. Some people don't mind it. Some people don't mind it. I must say, though, the image quality on these pieces looks to be really bright and vivid, and I wonder sometimes if having a shiny finish makes it even more kind of bright, rather than matte, which may have a slight dulling effect. I don't know. That's a theory, but that's the only thing I would say is not so great for me about these pieces, but otherwise really, really pleased with them. Me too. I did a Vermont Christmas puzzle several months ago and enjoyed it a lot. Oh, you did, Lisa. That's good. That's good. I asked them actually why they were called. I'd heard of them, obviously, before they contacted me. I'd heard of the Vermont Christmas Company. And every time I had kind of seen pictures of them or heard of them, heard someone talk about them, I always just kind of had this fleeting thought of why on earth are they called the Vermont Christmas Company? Because most of the puzzles I've seen by them weren't anything to do with Christmas. So I was like, that's kind of odd. So I asked them, the lady that emailed me, and whose name I can't remember now, but I asked her, and she said, oh, it's kind of how we started off. And but now obviously branched out into other kinds of images, and we don't just do Christmas ones, and the name's kind of stuck. And I guess they're kind of proud of that heritage, that side of things. Oh, hi, Sam. I've done Halloween House by VCC, standard cut, really glossy but colourful. Yeah, that's how I'd describe this one as well. And yes, actually, thank you for reminding me, Sam. They do Halloween puzzles as well. I noticed that on the Amazon shop when I was looking for which puzzles to pick. There were a nice wee selection of Halloween puzzles as well as Christmas ones, obviously, and a whole bunch of non-seasonal ones. So anyway, hopefully we'll get lots of choice over here in the UK, and be able to try more out. I'm not sure if I'll do a video on my Noah's Ark one, as well as doing the live stream on this one. I might well do. Of course, this live stream was between the Vermont Christmas Company puzzle and the Happily puzzle, and I've actually finished the Happily puzzle now. So if you remember, you will know that I have already released that video as an early release, but it is coming out for the general channel on Sunday. It's coming out on Sunday on the Happily puzzle, the In the 80s puzzle, which was so much fun to build. I really enjoyed building that puzzle. I think collages are quite good to do on live streams. but I think this one's going to be good as well. So, right, I'm hoping they're quite, yeah. Holding it up to the light there to see if I've got it right. But there's quite a variety of sort of heights and shapes and sizes and things on these pieces, so I'm hopeful that I won't get any false fits. And there we go, got some yellow fish coming together here. And some coral. Where does that go? That goes at the bottom. Now I've got to see where I'm at with... But also doing the edge first gives me a good idea of what I can fit into the camera. So I'm guessing that roughly goes up there. That is a hammerhead shark, just there. So who is a fan of under the sea puzzles? Anyone here a fan of underwater puzzles? No, actually, I don't think I've done that many on the channel. Maybe random isn't the right word. The pieces were a similar cut to Seco. See, I've not done a Seco yet either, so I'm not entirely certain. I'm gearing up to start my first large piece count puzzle. Ooh, that's exciting, Lindsay. I'm not sure if you have a video on this, tips/tricks for larger puzzles, or if you might consider one in the future. So I did a video on how to build large puzzles in small spaces, but that was more focused on kind of the size of the puzzles and fitting it in. Hi, Paula. How are you? That was more focused on fitting the puzzle into a small space. That's one of my older videos, but that still gets quite good views, that one. So you could have a look at that. It's just a bit more sort of practical in terms of maybe building in sections on bits of foam board and that kind of thing. As for tips for building large puzzles just generally, really my videos on that are just the ones I've done on the large puzzles and how I've gone about building them. Those specific ones, so like Bazaar Town, for example, that's the most recent large puzzle I've done. But if you think that maybe a more specific, well, I say more specific, a general video on building large puzzles as a general kind of rule, if you think that would be good, a good video for me to do, then yeah, definitely let me know, and I would happily do that. A lot depends on the puzzle, really, but I suppose I tend to adopt a strategy of sorting when I'm doing large puzzles, and I don't think there's a large piece count puzzle that I haven't sorted yet. I've just done one called Mermaid Adventures. I loved it. I like underwater scenes. Oh, lovely. What brand was that, Paula? What brand was that? I've got the Kingdom Underwater, which is down here. I'm pointing at it. I don't know if you can see it. The 9,000 piece by Ravensburger. I've got that one. But when I'll get round to it, I do not know. So, what was I saying? Yes, so let me know, either in a comment if you're watching along and you want to leave a comment, or in the live chat. Let me know if you think a general video on tackling large piece count puzzles in terms of actually building them would be a good idea, because I'm quite happy to do that. But of course, in the meantime, you can look at any of my videos, really, Lindsay, on any of the large piece counts that I've done, because I'm pretty thorough with how I approach the puzzle and strategy and things like that. Huadada. I've heard of that company. I've never done one though. Are they any good, Paula? Are they a good brand? Are they good quality? So, Lindsay, I may have seen that one. My memory is terrible. Mine too. I have Visionaria, and I know you mentioned wanting to combine bags on yours. Yeah, so what? So, in terms of combining the bags, I'd combine the bags on a 9,000 piece puzzle, and I kind of figured that my next step up would be to combine the bags on a 13K. I don't. I'm sure there's. I think Edgy could do like 10Ks and stuff like that, but I sort of figured that was a good step up in terms of mixing. So I had decided I was going to mix the Visionaria puzzle when I got that, but I've had a slight change of heart on that because I have since got the Lahaina Visions 13,000 piece puzzles, one of my dream puzzles that I had no idea how I was going to get. It was kind of sudden. And so what I think I'm going to do, Lindsay, is mix Lahaina Vision rather than Visionaria. But I think Visionaria are, sorry, I think the 13K Clementones are good ones if for doing as a first time large piece count because of the fact that they separate them into 2,000 piece or thereabouts. They separate them into 2,000 piece bags. So that to me is pretty manageable. You know, it's quite a manageable size, and there's six sections at that size, and before you know it, you've got this huge, awesome puzzle. So they're good to do in sections, I think. And I enjoyed doing the Disney Orchestra in the sections. But I think I'm going to mix Lahaina Vision. Right, great idea. Great idea. Oh, to do a video, Asmar, on the large puzzles. Okay, that's good. Thank you for that. Sorry I had an advert during your live stream. Oh, that's okay. It chucks them in randomly. I don't have any control over it, I'm afraid. And they appear at different times for different people as well, so it's kind of random with the ads. I wasn't allowed to post Who Had Dada puzzles on Facebook group due to copyright issues. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Is there some image kind of problems on that score then? Thought for a minute their Visionaria was a disease. As far as I know. It's a puzzle. I've got it up. I mean, you won't be able to see it. Oh, you can. It's there. It's that one. That's Visionaria there on my top shelf. It's a lovely puzzle. Really lovely colours. Right, this is coming together quite slowly. This here edge. Look at that. Think so. Right, that goes that side. And that goes to that side. We've got starfish down at the bottom. Does that go there? No. Wait, I think it goes there. Maybe. It's so annoying. Yeah, the ads can be annoying, I know. I don't think it's a disease. Right, okay, we're getting there, I think. She says. Right, I'm just when I start to get stuck on one bit, I just move on to it. So I started up here, but then I kind of got a bit stuck, so I'm just jumping around now with these edges. Chinese company, pieces of white paper on the back with letters. Oh, okay. Right. See, I don't know if I want to. I've seen them pop up on Amazon before, and once or twice I've seen an image that I quite like, but I don't know enough about them really, so I've kind of erred on the side of caution with them. Lahaina Vision is gorgeous. I know, it's so nice, so nice. That artist that did Lahaina Visions, Christian Lassen, He does a few puzzle images, and they're mostly sunsets or fish or sea. Because I think he lived in Hawaii, and so that's kind of his muse. And they're just always so gorgeous. Really lovely colours and just nice puzzles. He does them for Ravensburger as well, I think, as well as Clementoni. But yeah, Lassen did Lahaina Vision, and it's just such a nice puzzle. It was hard to get hold of, though. Would also like the video on large piece count, how to decide how to sort, how to wrap your brain around the difference in scale, tips on section breakdown, etc. Okay, right. I can do that. Yes, okay. This is good. I never quite know how I'm going to decide to sort, really. I'll often have to start a puzzle before I know that. But yes, okay, I can do that. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback on that. I will definitely look into doing a video on that. I'm wondering which puzzle would be good to do that video on. I'll have to have a think. I will definitely have a think. But yeah, happy to do that. So thank you for that suggestion, Lindsay and Dexter. Never heard of that brand. Yeah, I've only heard of it because it's popped up on Amazon before. You know, as you do, you're looking for like Ravensburger or Clementoni or something, and a whole bunch of other brands, nothing like Ravensburger, pop up. So yeah, I've seen them come up in searches before, but never tried them. Right, that goes there. Oh, that goes there. Brill. Brill. That goes that side. Ah. That goes above there. Alright, it's coming together. It's coming together. You made it! Hi, Sandra! How are you? Good morning! Whereabouts are you? But it's morning. You must be somewhere far flung, because we're in the evening here. What time are we here? Just past 10 o'clock. Just past 10 o'clock. You got yours from Amazon? Yeah, I don't know if they sell it anywhere else, if they've got their own website. I'm going to have to go in a minute. My head is pounding. Oh, Neve. So sorry. Oh, there's nothing worse than a headache, eh? Hope you've not got a migraine. Hope you've not got a migraine. Right, so... Does that go there? No, it doesn't. Ah, no, it doesn't either. It goes there. And that is there. Okay, I think that goes there. So it's coming together pretty well. I mean, there's a lot going on this border, so I don't think it would be too bad. And that, and oh, no, not quite yet. No, not quite yet. I may have missorted a few. I usually do. Sandra, 7 a.m. Sunday morning in Australia. Oh, I've caught you in Australia. Yay! I'm so glad you're able to join. And Glenda, 7 a.m. for you too. So you Australia as well? You may have told me this before. I do apologise if you've told me and I've forgotten. That's awful. Take care. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's horrible having a headache. Horrible. But I hope you feel better. Get some rest, Neve. Where does this go? Well, it goes down here somewhere. No. 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 Okay. Right. These seem to be taller at the bottom and top. and shorter at the sides. So I can probably work a few things out from that. No. Does that go there? Yes, it does. That goes there. Yes, Hobart. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I've got some Australians joining. It's hard to get a good time for everybody. With time zones being so, like, distant. Okay, so that, no. Yes. Almost. All right, I need to do some moving here because we've gone off the screen. So if I move them over there and there. Nope. Oh, you're both in Hobart. Maybe you know each other or you've seen each other. I don't know how big Hobart is. Maybe it's unlikely that you would bump into each other. I don't know. Here we go. And there. Is that no? No. I've taped the back of my 1,500 piece Romero Brito puzzle. I've just started another Romero Brito puzzle, the same size. I'm going to hang them together in a long panel. Oh, they sound like Romero Brito. I've never, do you know, I'm trying to think if I've heard of that before or not. It rings a bell, that brand, but I've never done one. Is it a brand? Yeah, must be a brand. That sounds lovely. I really need to get some more pictures up on the wall here. I've got one puzzle up on the wall. And that's not right. That goes there. Yeah, got a false fit. Okay, so that's the top done. And yeah, the only puzzle I've got up in this flat is the citrus fruits puzzle that I did by Tanya Wicks Puzzles. And it's in my kitchen. And I love it. It looks really good in there. I did have another one. I had a hay puzzle up as well, but that got knocked off the wall by certain young people whose names I shall not name. And so, and then the frame broke, so I never put it back up again. But I would love to get my crypt puzzles up on the wall. I think that the crypt puzzles are just so cool looking. I would love to get them up somewhere at some point. It's not a big flat that I live in, so I don't know if I will manage to get any large puzzles up here, but I do hope to get them up at some point soon eventually. Ha! Bottom bit done. Isn't that a Brazilian guy / brand? Brito Romero. I'm not sure. Sorry. Romero Brito, not Brito Romero. I've got all of them. That is rare. I have every edge piece. Woohoo! Yes, he is Brazilian. Oh, okay. So it's an artist. Romero Brito, right? Okay, so it's an artist. Gotcha. I'm going to have to look that up as well now. I love this. I love learning about different brands and artists and things. Right. Okay. So, in the spirit of letting the puzzle come to me, I've just grabbed the next pile. There wasn't really much of a decision process in it, really. I just grabbed it. I picked up these pieces. These are the coral that's down here. This bit here. And I think it's probably a good idea to put together some sections that attach to the edge, and it's at the bottom here. So I'm going to do that pile, plus it's quite a small pile. So I'm going to do a little bit of coral. Sometime soon, eventually. Sounds like my sort of timeline also. Yeah. I've got too many puzzles to be able to say anything other than sometime soon, eventually. Just massive backlog of puzzles, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You can never have enough puzzles, am I right? Okay, so this is, I'm liking this puzzle so far. Like, I'm liking the pieces. Because of the way my lights are directed, I'm not getting the glare, so, that's not causing me any problems. So, yeah, it's good. It's really good. So, this is kind of darker. There goes that. Darker at the bottom. Is that good? No, don't know. I don't know. It's all the same texture, this one, so it's a little bit. Oh, there's a bit that's gone in fine. Ah, okay. This row here. There we go. There we go. Dexter, Bluebird has several of his images. I have a few on my wish list. Oh, okay. Oh, Brill. Oh, I need to look him up. I've only done one Bluebird, and that was Amy Stewart. The artwork was Amy Stewart. And very nice indeed. Very nice it was too. Ah, okay. Getting somewhere now. There, that goes there. There. Lindsay. Never too many puzzles, and I agree. I have other hobbies also. I end up spending a bit of time here and there on each one. It's amazing how long a simple task can take that way. Yeah. Lisa, I got mine from Jigsaw Puzzle UK. Jigsaw Puzzle UK. Oh, is that a website? Don't know if I. Oh wait, no, I have heard of that. I think that might be where I got my Bluebird puzzle from. Okay, that's the coral done. That was nice and quick. I'm thinking the lionfish next. Who's with me? Care to see a lionfish coming together? That's this plough here. Kind of quite small. Doesn't attach to the edge right enough, but it's close. It's kind of on that left side. So we'll go with the lionfish. And I think I'm going to get these starfish pieces out too. They're at the bottom. They were on special offer on there. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's nice when you can get them on special offer. All right. So, I think of things we can have a chat about. So, did anyone here go to the Canada Speed Puzzling Championships? Dexter, you said you might pop in to visit, but you're not a speed puzzler. Have I remembered that right? Just wondering. I know Donna Louise just got back, or a few days ago she got back, and it sounds as though it was a blast. They're also called Planet Puzzle, I think. Oh, right. Oh, thank you, Matt. Oh, thank you so much. I like the wee graphic. So just kind of touching on the speed puzzling. Was anybody at the Canadian Speed Puzzling Championships? I have got the British one's coming up very soon, actually. They're at the end of June, and I just can't believe how fast this year's going by. It's not going to be long till I'm heading off on the train to the British Championships. I've still not practiced any Gibson's puzzles, though. I've been a bit lax with that. I've been practicing some Ravensburgers, but I've been doing these Euro jigsaw jams. Well, I did one, and that was really good fun, but I've got another one coming up in June as well, and that is on the 13th. So, and yeah, so I've been doing other 500-piece puzzles, but I've not done any Gibson's ones. Having said that, it's not even 500-piece puzzles at the British ones. It is 1,000-piece puzzles. I don't like speedrunning 1,000-piece puzzles on my own. I have to be honest. I prefer to do those with a pairs partner or a team. I did my first ever speed puzzle competition last weekend. Ooh, nice! Was it an in-person one, Glenda, or was it an online one? It's a lot of online ones starting now, which is great. I think it makes it really available for people that can't always make them. I don't speed puzzle. I didn't go this year, but would love to go to one just to meet people, take in the atmosphere. Yeah, I wondered if maybe you did manage to get there and meet anybody. There is a Western Canada event coming up. Oh, Brill. There's really not much here in the UK by way of speed puzzling, in-person events anyway. They are growing, which is really good. And since the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association started, there's more happening. But it would be so great to get more going here. Marathon speed puzzling at 1,000. Yeah, I've done it. I've done a couple of 1,000-piece speed runs. It's not really for me. I get too tired. It's quite exhausting. But I'm doing it as a pair though with Jeanette at the British ones. So I don't know if there's much point practicing speed running a 1,000-piece Gibson's puzzle on my own. Having said that, maybe just doing a Gibson's puzzle would help, just to get used to the brand and the piece cut, because even though it's a British brand, I haven't done that many of them. You can tell I'm really prepared for this, can't you? As long as we have fun, though, that's the main thing. Right, this lionfish is, well, all the pieces I have for it are in. So it goes over here, right about here, but I don't think I can attach it to the edge yet. I'm back, but my head still hurts. Can you take some painkillers, Neve? And a glass of water? I always find water and painkillers helps me. Right. Oh, Sam, I'm sorting 1,000-piece Gibsons just now. Oh, which one? Which one, Sam? I've only got two. I've got this London Underground one and one called Into the Forest. The London Underground one looks quite fun, must admit. Oh dear. In-person Tasmanian Championship. Oh, great. How was it? Did you enjoy it, Glenda? I think the in-person, there's nothing quite like an in-person one. The atmosphere is just so fun. Did pairs with my sister. Oh, did your sister enjoy it? Is that her first, or is she a veteran's speed puzzler? It's back. Oh, that's so frustrating when that happens. Okay, so I know there's a delay, and you won't hear me say this just yet, but I'm aware my streaming software just told me it disconnected and then reconnected, so it may go off for a second and then come back again. Hopefully it wasn't too long a delay. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off. So hi Cyan Bird, thank you so much for joining. Neve, yeah, I'll go and take some now, but I'm taking my phone with me. All right, okay. Just sort your head out, make sure you're okay first. Sam, Puss in Books by Judith Yates. That rings a bell, that image. I'll look that one up. Gotta love tech issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah, love them. Oh, I completely forgot about the stream evening. Oh, man. Better late than never. At least you're here. That's good. That's good. Right, so what to do next? I'm thinking this green pile is drawing my eye. This green coral. But again, let me know if you want me to do any of the other piles. I'm also going to pull out these stripy fish because it's a tiny wee pile. And this tiny little pile of coral here. We can have more than one batch of pieces going on at the same time. And the treasure chest, I'm going to pull that out as well. So we'll have a few little piles coming together. It's giving me more space in my boxes as well. I'm going to spread these out a bit and they're not going to overflow. There. Done. Oh, I hope that helps, Neve. Glenda. I'm a fellow Tasmanian and I was a volunteer at that event. Oh, Brill! Brill. That's so good. I do enjoy speed puzzling. It is fun. And the online ones are really good too. I enjoyed the Euro Jigsaw Jam one that I did, although it was difficult. That was the one I did the Friends puzzle. The with the 6 of them drinking milkshakes, and it was really hard. It was hard to speedrun. Oogie Man, member for 7 months. I know. Doesn't time fly? Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. That's brilliant. Neither of us are speed puzzlers, but felt very satisfied finishing within the time limit. With only 4 minutes to go, it was a fun day. Oh, good. Was it Ravensburger sponsored? Was it like 500 pieces in an hour and a half, that kind of thing? Or was it a bit different? It does feel good when you get it done in the time. I must admit, when I went to Worlds, I was just like, who knows if I'm even going to be able to finish the puzzles within the time. But I was so glad when I did. So glad when I did. But I mean, it's just, as long as you have fun, that's the main thing, isn't it? Right. I keep looking at my iPad, but the box isn't there. It's over there. So there we go. Right. So these belong over here somewhere around there. Well, I've been gifted a membership. Thanks. Yes, you have. Hi. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Oh, it's nice. It's nice when people who have the memberships can actually, join in on the one I'm doing right there. So, more the merrier. 500 Ravensburger you had. Oh, yeah, 2 hours. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think some of the Ravensburgers, you need 2 hours. Some are really difficult. Like, we had the Euro Jigsaw Jams, you get 2 hours for a 500-piece puzzle. And with the Friends one that I did, I was wanting to finish in an hour and a half. And I just, literally just managed it. But you do get longer than that. So that was quite good. Because that was not, I didn't find that easy at all. Right, now then. These green ones are bamboozling me here. I have to admit, 7 months is nothing, as I found your channel about the time you started doing the 13K Clementoni Disney Orchestra. Yeah, well, I only started doing the memberships last year, Philip. And the Disney Orchestra was one of the first puzzles I did on the channel. Well, it was the very first large piece count puzzle that I did, ever. So yeah, I've got a soft spot in my heart for that puzzle. That's just always going to be there. I absolutely loved it. I keep trying that piece. Does anyone else do this, where you try a piece in a spot and you put it down because it doesn't go there, and then you pick it up again and do it again, and then you do it 5 times, and you think, I'm sure I've done that before, but you still keep doing it anyway. Yeah, you see, I just did it again. I'm going bonkers. 500 Ravensburger we had to, yeah. I think my first video I saw from you was the London postcard. Oh, that was 2022, I think. Or was it after that? It was after the first what are they called? I can't get my words out. The World Championships, the first one I saw. It was after that, because that was what made me want to give it a try. And I think that was around about then. That was 2022, wasn't it? Forget which ones I've tried already sometimes. Chat, is it just me or does Vicky sound echoey? Yeah, we established that at the start, Philip. There's something going on with the sound. There's a wee echo with the sound, but I'm not quite sure why it's happening because the last I'm using all the same settings as last time, and for some reason there's an echo this time. So I know. I'm sorry if it sounds annoying. But what I'll do is after this, because I'm not really tech savvy, I did actually do a few sound tests before the live, and I couldn't figure out what it was that was causing it. So we're just getting by today, but I will do some more tests before the next one and try and fix that out because I don't know why it's happening. So yeah, sorry about that, Philip. Yes, I definitely try pieces more than once. Yeah. Sometimes they just look like they should go there. I know. And then you keep seeing it and you think the same thing over and over again. My secret shame. That is weird. Might be worth checking the connections. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all in right and stuff. Sounds as if you have your own stream playing in the background or another device, thus it leaks through your main sound device. That's possible. You might be right. It might be picking up because I am using like a shotgun microphone, but it might be picking me up on my laptop as well. But it didn't do that last time. The thing is, I don't want to start faffing around with it now, and then for there to just be no sound at all. So if you're okay with it, I'll keep going as I am. But I will try and get that fixed for next time. It's okay as I missed the beginning. Thought just better check in case it was my. No, it's not just you. It's everyone. Right. So okay, the screen bit's starting to become a little bit more. No, that doesn't go there. Wait a minute. Ha! Ha ha! There it is. So that goes. Oh, oh, oh. That goes around there. That's the top of that fish. Then we've got that. That goes there. Yay! Right. And then this goes. That goes there. These go over here. Nope. That doesn't go there. Then this goes. Nope. I think that goes around there somewhere. Aha! There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think that goes there. Chunks get chunkier, that's right. And it's very satisfying when that happens, isn't it? There, that goes there. It's coming together really nicely. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with how it's coming together. Right. So that. Nope. Not there. No, I don't know what goes there either. Wait a minute. Where do you go? Not certain where that one goes. Oh, it's there. Well, I'm certain now. There. And that one goes there. That one goes. Ha ha! Yes. Oh, this is good. Right, this is good. That goes there. And then I don't think I can attach this one yet. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, if I get that. Ha! Yes, it's attached. I managed to get it attached to the edge. Can't wait to get the 3 Star Wars puzzles out of the way so I can start my new 9K puzzle. Yes, I saw that, Philip. You got the Disney Museum. I saw your picture on Instagram. That's so exciting. So you're going to do the 3 Star Wars puzzles first. How many have you done so far? I know you've started one. Is that the first one? Philip. No. Yes. Right. Oh, I've got a little bit of that fish come together as well. That fish at the bottom. And there. Okay, so that was a good wee section that's come together nicely. Nike one. Oh, it sounds like it was a fun event, that one in Tasmania. Attached to the edge is the best, followed by attached top and bottom. Yeah, I like it when I can attach them to the edge. I've not quite got this lionfish attached, but I think I'm going to do maybe this bit at the top next. So it'll be good to get that attached as well. Certainly did. Currently working through the first one, then got the other 2 to do. Right. It doesn't look easy either, that first one. A lot of the same colours, if I'm remembering rightly. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So I'm just working on the treasure chest now. And well, I'm trying to. I don't know if I've got all the pieces. Might not be able to do much of it. No. No. Wait, that goes there. That is the lid, I think. Yeah, that's the lid. That's the bottom. That's a wee bit of the lid now. There, that goes there. And I don't think I've got all of the bits of this treasure chest, so this might be a bit of a pointless endeavour. Hang on, does that go there? Yes, it goes there. Ooh. No, it doesn't go there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back to this one. Wait a minute. I don't even know if that goes with that. Right, I'm gonna put the treasure chest up there, out of the way. Also have 2 1.5K puzzles. Oh, right. Also, I've brought myself a little early birthday present puzzle. In addition to the 9K. I know you said you were saving for the Disney memorable moments, the 40K. Is that the little birthday present puzzle that you're talking about? Sorry, you haven't been here much. Oh, that's okay, Neve. That's okay. I too bought myself an early birthday present. Mine is 9K Underwater Kingdom. What is yours? I've got that one. Can't wait to do that one. It's going to be so good. They're all going to be so good. I can't wait to do all of them. Right. So I've just grabbed these black and white fish pieces. Now they're over here. I might be able to attach. Oh, there we go. Managed to attach that to the edge. Yeah, little. If that's little, what's big? Oh, good. Good. Congratulations. So now you're going to have to find yourself another dream puzzle to get. You can't not have a dream puzzle that you want to get. I know, I think I'm going to be lost when I finally get the big Star Wars puzzle that I've been after for goodness knows how long. I'm going to be like, I need a new puzzle to need. Oh dear, there's a few rarish hay ones actually. I would love to get. But I think they're pretty difficult to find. Oh, don't feel bad, Neve. It's fine. We understand. We all understand. I'm sure we've all had headaches here. It's fine. We know you're with us. Finally finished the diamond mosaic earlier this week, so we'll finally get back to jigsawing after probably a month and a half long break. Oh, a diamond picture. Brilliant. I've actually got one of those. I started it ages ago and I never finished it. It's a Mickey Mouse one. I got it as a present. But then I had to put it away because I moved. I moved home and then it was hard to organise all the wee diamonds after that. So I need to get back to that. I know so many beautiful puzzles, it's hard to choose which one to do next. Yeah, definitely. Disney Museum and Golden Age of Disney are on my wish list. Golden Age, is that the 40k? Is that the Mickey, like, through the years one? The other 40k? Or is that a different one, Lindsay? Hi, Christy. You back? How you doing? Always need a goal to chase up. Yep, absolutely. It's a beast of a little puzzle, I know. My dream puzzle is exactly the same as yours, the 18k Star Wars, and also the 9k Ravensburger Astrological. Oh, yeah, you can find that. You can still find that, the 9k one. I don't know how much people try and sell it for, though. Because, if it's on eBay or something that you find them, you're probably going to be paying a lot. You're heading to bed, Neve. Well, get a good night's sleep, and I hope that your headache goes away. By the time you wake up, I hope it's gone. And we'll see you next time. Right. No. Wait. No. No. Right, so they don't go together, so I'm just going to put that. Well, that actually goes... oh wait, that attaches to the treasure chest, so that's good. That's something. Right, and those stripy fish didn't really come to much. So, next pile. What did I say I was going to do next? The 9k one popped up on Amazon. Oh, it was on Amazon for 130. That's not too bad. It's not too, consider it's quite an old one now, that one. Golden Ages of Trefoil. Oh, right. Oh, okay. One of the big trefoils. Yeah, I've got a 9k Disney trefoil. I can't remember what. I think it's called the Greatest Disney Collection. I'm just reading the side of the box. So that's the 9k. But I know they've brought out some more, and there's a bigger one. So yeah, you're probably right. I was forgetting about the Disney trefoils. Couldn't tell if it was first hand or second hand, so didn't risk it. Yeah, I'm probably better not to. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Hopefully you're better soon, Neve. I was right. Second guess myself. Yeah. Well, me questioning you doesn't really help, does it? Okay, so I am going to do that top bit next, where the sun is shining through. And I'm puzzling away. I don't know what time it is. What time are we? 11:15. How is it 11:15 already? Time flies when you're having fun puzzling and chatting with people. Right. So that's on your wish list, the big truffle. Well, if I'm right, that's a fairly new one out, I think. That big Disney truffle. So hopefully you'll be able to get hold of that pretty soon. Hello, Latrice. Hiya. How you doing? I'm not too far into this. I'm too busy nattering away. But I've for those who've just joined, done a fair bit at the bottom here. Some coral, got a lionfish, and a little bit of a treasure chest there. Now then, I think these ones with the lines go with this fish down here. And it's got some kind of neon effects to it. So as I say, there might have been some cross sorting, mis-sorting going on. But hopefully we can figure that out. There we go, see? Right. So what I'm trying to do with this pile is find this area of like where the sun's shining in to the sea, and it's really bright in this top corner. I'm trying to find those and get that together. And I think mostly that's what these pieces will be. Some do belong to this fish down here. I don't know if that does. But any that I can't get in, I'll just pop to one side and come back to it. And an ad come up on my... I can see my live stream going on my iPad beside me, and an ad just came up. It's really off-putting. Good. You know, life got in the way. Had to do some adulting. I know. What a shame we can't just be big kids all the time, eh? Holding out for a sale so far, anyway. I've seen it on a few websites. I bet you will. You'll find it somewhere on sale, I bet. Hope you do. So, before I forget, I've got something to ask. So I've been toying with the idea of starting a Discord server for chatting about puzzles. And I sort of thought about it because of doing this, because I mean, obviously we get a really good chat going on, but also I get messages from people sometimes. You know, people like to share their puzzles and things with me, what puzzles they're doing and that kind of thing. And so it just kind of crossed my mind that maybe something like a Discord would be good. And I just wondered what your thoughts were on that. Is that something that you think you would be interested in? Would you join a Discord server? It really would just be to just pop in and just chat puzzles, talk puzzles, I guess. Oh yes, I love Discord. Oh, that's good. That's good. I know very little about Discord. My kids use it sometimes, but I have been reading about it, and I think I may have successfully started a server, but I haven't really done anything with it yet. And I've no idea if it needs kind of tidying up a bit and certain things turning on. Like I think you're supposed to. It's good practice to have like a set of rules and stuff for using the server and things. So I need to kind of do admin things like that. But it's something that has been kind of on my horizon, and I just wondered what you thought of that. Whether that would be a good thing, do you think? My daughter uses it, so sounds fun. Yeah, I think it started out live initially for gamers. I mean, you can use it for anything. You can start servers about anything. It kind of brings communities together. So I guess, for this, it would be the puzzling community. But I think it started out live as more kind of for gamers to share info and chat and stuff like that. And it's just grown from there. And it's become quite a popular thing. But as I say, it's not something I have used really at all. So I need to do the research on it. But if you think that would be a good thing to start, then do let me know, and I'll endeavour to try and start something up. Because I think that would be great if we had an area where we could just, talk about what we love, which is puzzles. Right. When? Does that go there? Hi. It does. That's what she does, gaming. Yeah. I think that's mostly what people use it for. It's good. You can share links, photos, etc. You may need moderators. Yeah, well, I do have one person in mind that could help me moderate. Because I mean, I don't really have moderators for live chat either on YouTube, but it might be something that I need to look into if it kind of grows. Yeah, plenty of available categorization and channel and perm possibilities. It's a good place for community with various interests. Okay. Well, do you know what? If you have good knowledge of Discord, I would really appreciate hearing what you know about it, and like if you have any advice about starting one up, you can message me on Instagram or you can email me. And let me know. I'd really appreciate hearing that because I know little to nothing about it. Discord is awesome. I have a friend and we share pictures and chat. See, that's great. Like, this is the thing. Like on Facebook sometimes or on my Instagram, people will send me pictures of the puzzles they're doing, and it's great. I mean, I love to see, but it kind of gave me this idea to make it a bit more, so everybody could chat and show each other what they're working on and talk about it, and just generally share the love of puzzles with each other. Because I think most puzzle people are nice and not an issue, but if it grows, you may need a few people just to keep a watch. Yeah. Anything online like that, I think that's probably a sensible thing to have in place, Dexter, definitely. But I agree. Puzzle people are awesome. Okay. So I'm getting there, I think. Right. So what do you think? What do you think of this puzzle so far? I love the colours. It's really bright. Right, Dexter. Most of us are pretty harmless. I think so. I think we are. Look at that. I don't think it does. Wait, let's do that. No. Oh, darn it. Right, there we go. That goes there. I love it. Oh, thanks, Paula. It really pops. Yeah, I agree, Latrice. The colours really do. They do jump out at you, don't they? It's a lovely puzzle. I'm a bit of a sucker for marine-themed images, Sandra. Yeah, I agree. I do like underwater puzzles. I've not actually done that many on the channel, but I really do like the underwater images. We harm only our wallets. Yes. Yeah, can't disagree with you there. Puzzle looks great. Yeah, for an underwater scene, the colours are really vibrant. Yes. We definitely do harm our wallets. See, and now I'm going to the States soon on holiday, and I've not got much money left after paying for that, but I'm already thinking about what puzzles I can get over there and what I can bring back with me. I'm like, what can I bring back in my case? I don't know if I'm going to have any money left to buy any, but there we go. Looks like this is a fun challenge. Beautiful puzzle. Yeah, it's yes, easy. I'd say it's not easy, but there's lots of different sections, and I think having sorted it, it makes it a bit more manageable. I probably could have shuffled on this one. Probably could have done a shuffle method. Like if I wasn't live streaming it, I might have. But I find that shuffling can be a bit slow, so it might have taken a fair while to come together if I'd have done it that way. But yeah, no, it's I wouldn't say it was super easy, which is good. I like it when there's a wee bit of challenge. Right, I think I've got some of the ship's mast there. Just down here. That is. Where does that go? Oh, our wallets and tempt others to harm theirs. Yeah, guilty. That's just what happens when you have a YouTube channel, though, I suppose. I think I have two 5,000 piece underwater scenes. One is Ravensburg and the other is Educa. 5,000 pieces, nice. I like 5,000 piece puzzles. They're a good size. Although I must admit, I'm glad that Bizarre Town is off my table now. I've already tried that piece in there. See, I'm doing it again. Suggest you claim space for puzzles in your children's luggage as well. Yep. Yeah. I just leave my kids there. Pile them up on the seat beside me on the plane. Joking. I'm joking, of course. Of course. Just a wee bit. Yes. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. We just had. I was just at Barnes and Noble. Lots of new Ravensburgers I haven't seen. Had the round ones too. Yeah, they're coming out with a lot of new ones just recently. This is definitely one that I would do if I had it pretty. Oh, hi, Lisa. Hi. How are you? Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice. Here we go. I was going to say something. I forgot what it was, but never mind. I'm sure it'll come to me later. Right, so there's kind of like the sun's rays are kind of emanating out from this point at the top. So you can sort of tell where they go according to the angle of the sun's rays. So that goes then. Good. Oh, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Thanks for joining. Chatting with us. There, that gives that. Is there? Feel like that should be obvious. There it is. There you go there. There. Right, so now I think there may have been some cross sorting here. I think some of these pieces might belong to my little pile of like dolphin and shark pieces. I think some of them might belong in there. But we'll keep going, and I could maybe I could move on to those next, because in this area of the puzzle at the top there's a few sharks and dolphins. Right, so that, no. There we go. All right, so yeah, so generally good idea we think on the, oh, that does go there. I'm thinking it didn't, but it does. We think good idea on the Discord then. So that's good to know. Thank you for your feedback on that. I will look into getting that set up if I can. Very excited to be here. First live one with the group here. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's fun. Well, it's fun. We have some good chat. Hi Lisa. Hi Lisa. Welcome. My bizarre town is going so slow. That's how I felt with it as well. If I'm honest, Latrice. I loved it. Like I really loved the puzzle. It was brilliant. It was like a mental workout to do it. So I really did feel a really high sense of achievement once I'd finished it, and I felt really good that it was finished, but not in a bad way. Like not in a oh thank goodness for that kind of a way, but just oh I did it and great and it's done, and I was pleased to get it taped and get it off my board. And so now my board is ready for my next large puzzle, which I'm going to open up very soon. I can't wait. Yeah, I have pulled out the bags, the next two bags of wildlife, and I can't wait. I can wait to sort because I'm doing a double section. I'm mixing two bags, and these will be the last two I mix. I can't see myself mixing anymore. I'm just going to do the rest as single sections because this will be section 6 and 7. So then there'll be 3 single sections to do after that. But so I'm not looking forward to sorting, but I can't wait to get back to it. I really can't. I've missed it. I've missed that puzzle. So yeah, so it felt doubly good to clear the table and be able to get ready for wildlife. I can't wait to get back doing that again. It's my first big puzzle, so overwhelmed to where to start after the border lol started with green. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. I did, yeah, there's a section in the bottom right. Right, so I sorted the puzzle, but I did it in kind of waves. I didn't just sort it all from the start, Latrice, because I found that a bit overwhelming with this puzzle, with the Bizarre Town puzzle. But I did pick out a lot of green. I found that was pretty good to do. Oh, hang on. Can't keep up. Good choice. I think I still have my Discord account open. Haven't been on it for years. It was for knitting. Oh, yeah. See, that's another good community for doing that. How many more panels do you have remaining on that one? I asked before you answered. Yeah, I know there's a delay on the chat. Yeah, I've done half of it so far. So I've got 5 left to do. And I'm working on section 6 and 7 next as a mixed project, if you like. I've done one mixed before, like which one was it? Was it 2 and 3? I think it was section 2 and 3 that I mixed, and then I did 4 and 5 as single sections. So now I'm on 6 and 7, and then once that's done, I'll just have the 3 to go. But so on the outside edges of the wildlife puzzle, the green kind of comes all the way around the edge. It kind of circles around it like a big oval. So the further along you get, the closer to the edge you get, the more green there is. And I just think trying to mix bags when it's just so green heavy could well be a mistake. So I will do these 2. And I will, and I'll do the rest as individual bags. Right, I think I'm pretty much pretty much done this area. There's a few others. I think these go in other parts of the puzzle. These ones here. That looks like it might be dolphin or shark. What time are we on? Oh, it's just after 11. I was thinking about 2 hours for this live stream. I wasn't sure how much of the puzzle I'd get done, but I'm pleased with progress so far. Right. It would be so amazing to see life all together. Oh, wildlife. Yeah, I know. I really can't wait. I really can't wait to put it together. Looking forward to more wildlife, more magical forest. Lots to look forward to. Yeah. So wildlife was. I had intended to do that after Bizarre Town. Bizarre Town was kind of an unplanned thing because I collaborated on it. So it was sort of sudden, but I was so glad to do it, but I knew I wanted to get back to wildlife because obviously I'm still plugging away at that, and I'd started the dragon forest. I've still got half of that to do, so I suspect, unless some other random project comes up in the interim, I suspect it'll be wildlife and then magical dragon forest. Then I would like to get my playing cards puzzle done. Can't wait to do that. Certainly plenty of fodder for a video on tackling large piece count puzzles anyway. More wildlife being done. Can't wait to see the videos of those coming together. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Whew. So my board actually went away very briefly. I took it off the table, and because it's been on the table for ages, and I took it off. I was doing a bit of tidying, and it was just easier to kind of move. And when I took it off, I was like, it was the first time in months I'd seen my white table underneath. I was like, yeah, but when I had a white table, and then the room just felt huge, and the board was off. But then I pretty much put it straight back on again for this because it's easier to do live streams with it down. I have more space to put all my bits and bobs, and then so I might as well leave it on now because I've got wildlife to do. So yeah, but I mean, I did manage to get some tidying up done, which was much needed. And I don't know so for anyone who has seen the Happily Puzzles video, and for those who haven't seen it yet but will be seeing it when it comes out tomorrow, see if you can spot Grace. Because I actually, because I'd tidied up a bit, I didn't have puzzles half done or lying around, so I actually, when I was filming the intro for that video, I let Grace come in. But I was kind of hoping that he'd jump up, and you'd be able to see him, but he didn't. He just kind of wandered around on the floor, but you do see his tail just going backwards and forwards. So anyway, maybe if you haven't watched that yet and you do go and watch it, you can tell me if you spotted Grace in the comments. Well, it was nice to have him back in, but I think he got too comfortable with the idea of coming in because then I got a puzzle out and he tried to come in and I went, no, not allowed now, sorry. Very, very brief window of opportunity you had and then that's it. I forgot about the bag of the Dragon Forest. I know, yeah, I've done section B of it. I haven't done section A. Yeah, you playing cards? I know, me too. It's great. Do you know what? I didn't realise, because he was kind of here, I didn't realise you could see his tail until I watched it afterwards, and I was like, that cat's just so funny. Typical catitude, yeah, I know. I did, because at one point when I was recording it, I lifted him up because he was rolling around here, he wanted attention, and I was like, you need to come up here. So I lifted him up, put him on, and then he just kind of just sniffed and then jumped off again. So I guess he didn't want to say hi on this particular day. Of your 9K puzzles, which one do you recommend for doing mixed? Like you, I'd like to just do one mixed. I'm thinking Disney Museum. Okay. Good question. Right. Disney Museum is definitely doable mixed. There's a lot of golden frame pieces, like a lot. And I was overwhelmed by them at first, but actually, once you realise that there are only so many of a certain pattern, you can manage the frames and everything. The thing I find difficult with mixing multi-panel Ravensburgers is, and especially the 9Ks where it's a line down the middle, you often get this thing on the image where there's not much going on the join. And so when you mix, it's fine when you're doing it two separately, but when you mix them, the pieces will be all one colour or it will be kind of vague, and they don't necessarily, because it's where the join is, they don't necessarily slot in easily either. So sometimes you can be a bit doubtful as to whether or not you've got the piece right. So there are, so the 9K Ravensburgers where you've got that kind of vague dividing line down the middle can be tricky. But and the Disney Museum has that, but saying that, the Dragon Forest doesn't quite as much. But I don't know. I think that one would be really difficult to mix. But then again, I don't know. Maybe the Dragon Forest would be fine to mix. Or maybe even this one. Maybe the Kingdom Underwater, because there's a lot of colour in that one. A lot of colour in the Kingdom Underwater. That might be a good one to mix. But I'd say as long as you have an image where there's plenty of sections you can sort into, manageable sections, not all the same colour, and potentially, depending on the puzzle, to potentially avoid that whole vague line down the middle thing that they do. But yeah, I'd say Disney Museum might be one, and possibly the Kingdom Underwater. I would mix the Kingdom Underwater. I wouldn't be too afraid to mix that one. So you could maybe give that a try. I hope that's answered your question and not made it a more difficult choice. I've got a feeling the next year is going to be taken up doing the 40k puzzle. This year will be 9k, and the other small puzzles in the pile. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a plan. Maybe I'll get doing the 40k next year. Depends. Maybe it'll take me another 3 years to finish Wildlife. I hope not. I really hope not. Evening just finished work. Hi, Richard. How are you? Me personally, out of the two, I'd rather mix the Disney Museum over the Dragon Forest. Well, you have done the Dragon Forest, so you'll be better equipped to maybe advise on that. I mean, I know, Matt, you've done the Dragon Forest. Do you think that's mixable? If you're still there, or do you think a different one would be better? I've only done one section of the Dragon Forest, so it's hard for me to say on that one. I definitely felt like with Disney Museum, the hardest bit was the wall and that middle section. But it wasn't like impossible. Like, I think you can definitely do it. But maybe a busier image with more kind of sort of different coloured sections would be better. The Dragon Forest is a lot of similar colours, so that might be more difficult. But perhaps, so Philip, you've said you'd rather mix Disney Museum. So maybe Matt, if you've done the Dragon Forest, you could put your thoughts in on that one. And Ruth, you've just finished the Dragon Forest. What do you think would be the difficulties mixing that one? I'm good. Finally managed to complete a 500-piece puzzle under 1.5 hours. Woohoo! Yay! Although it was my second time doing it, still chuffed though. Oh, well done. It's good. But like, 5 hours for 500 pieces is good. It's not easy. Right. So I'm nattering away and I've lost round. I'm doing these sharks and things. Of Disney Museum, Dragon Forest, and Kingdom Underwater. So those are my choices. I have time to ponder. The next lodge is 5k Artistic Mickey. Oh, that one's fun. I like the Artistic Mickey. If it was me and I hadn't done any of those puzzles and I was going to mix one, I think I would do Kingdom Underwater. I think. Yeah. I think Dragon Forest would be quite difficult. I have done it with Disney Museum, so I know it's doable, but it was a slog doing that wall at the end, and the join line in the middle was difficult. But I think I'd pick Kingdom Underwater out of that lot. Seen the Dragon Forest unmixed. The museum one with the different sections you can sort feels better for mixing. That's my thoughts on them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose because the Disney Museum's a collage as well, so that can make a difference when you're mixing. You didn't mix the dragon puzzle, yeah. I know you did it in sections. I just wondered what you thought about potential difficulties with mixing it. Do you think it would be easier or harder than Disney Museum, Ruth, or I don't know? What's your thoughts? Let's get a discussion going. Matt, I don't know. I think you might have gone. Have you gone? B was harder. Yeah, B's just got the one humongous dragon on it, hasn't it? So that big wing, that was quite challenging. I seem to remember. Is there? What was that doing in there? Right, I am slowing down now. I'm slowing down on this puzzle. Maybe I picked the wrong section to do next. Right, let's see if we can figure it out. So the dolphins here are kind of more like a browny colour. So that goes there. The Dragon Forest you found A to be harder. Oh, you're there. Oh, hi, Matt. So, Matt, thoughts on how difficult you think it would be to mix the Dragon Forest? Like, doable, too hard, a lot of the same colours? Just wondering. I know you haven't done Disney Museum. You do have Kingdom Underwater, though. Would you say that would be easier to mix? I would, looking at it, but then again, I've not done it, so it's hard to say. Redfish are there. Oh, that's the stingray. That's the stingray. You're right about the Walsall competition being fun. I placed near the bottom, but I had a blast. So many nice people. Even met someone who also watches your streams. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that actually, because I know that's happened, that Walsall thing. They are like it doesn't really kind of matter how you place with these. They're just so much fun to be at. They really have a really lovely atmosphere. I think in-person public competitions. I would love to. Well, I'm really looking forward to the British Championships because of that. I mean, I don't see us winning. We might place well, but I just can't wait to go and see everyone, meet people. I know I'll see people I've met before, and obviously Jeanette. But it's going to be great meeting some new people as well. I'm glad you had a really good time. I hope that they raised a lot of money for the charity too. I wanted to mix it, but don't have a surface big enough to do it all as one. Oh yes, I forgot about that actually, Matt. I forgot you said you wanted to mix it. Okay, so you didn't feel daunted by the idea of mixing Dragon Forest then. Might have to get Kingdom Underwater. It looks a fun 9K to do. I'll show you. I know I've shown it before, but since it's just here next to me, I'll show you the image. And we've got an underwater theme going on here anyway, haven't we? So this is Kingdom Underwater. You see that? So it does sort of a wee bit have that vague line in the middle, but not as bad as the Underwater Paradise. It's really obvious on the Underwater Paradise one. So there's just a lot going on this puzzle. Lots of fish, lots of coral, treasure chest, mermaids. I think this would be mixable, definitely. I think it would be mixable. Anyway, if this helps you decide, Philip, there it is. Kingdom Underwater. Museum puzzle I would not have mixed because of the green walls and gold frames. Yeah, there were a lot of gold pieces. I'll mix the bombardment of ocean. Yeah, good luck with that. Bombardment of Algiers. No way I'd mix that puzzle. I was tempted to go, but it sold out and they said no spectators. as they have so many participants this year. I think you and Jeanette will do well. Look forward to the YouTube videos. Oh, no spectators. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, I'd heard they'd sold out. I think they need to. I think they're in a new venue this year, but I think they need to make it bigger. Like, I think Speed Puzzling's just getting more popular, and it's only going to get more popular, you know. So we hear a bad influence on making me want to buy large piece count puzzles. Yeah, that's that harming the wallet thing, isn't it? Sorry. Same, Luna. Space means I can only do one section at a time. Yeah, well, I mean, I can't fit a 9K on this table. I would have to start using the if I was mixing it, I'd have to start using the boards. Like, I've not quite figured out yet how I'm mixing the Visions, but I will figure it out. I will not be stopped. There we go. Got a little bit more of that hammerhead in. Sorry, I just caught my mic again there. Hopefully that didn't make too much of a sound. Right. So the hammerhead is coming together. The background is helping on this because the darker the background, the further over to the left it is. We've got some dolphins over here in a more lighter area, so I think that these pieces might be the dolphins that are over here. Ah, yeah. And there's a shark too in the top corner. Oh, wait. Oh, that goes here. Bit of a shark space there. That one. Where does that go? Is that this over here? Might be over here. I don't know. No, it has to be over here. Ah, wait. Wait a minute. There it is. Oh, that's one of the hammerheads. That's this hammerhead here. And that is dolphin. That goes down here. That I would mix. Oh, the Kingdom Underwater. Yeah, I think that's mixable. I know I keep seeing large puzzles on YouTube that I have to have. When you start the 40K, do you have a plan on what order you're going to do the sections in? I've not even thought about it. I guess I just assumed I would go from left to right, like I have with wildlife, but then it's not really necessary because each movie is its own individual kind of panel, isn't it? So I don't know. Maybe I'll just randomize it, toss a coin or something, or put it to the vote. Put it to the vote. And see, because I don't really have a preference as to what order I do it in. That belongs on this one down here as well. This is a slightly different shade of blue, this dolphin down here. That is the shark. Yeah, slowing down. Ah, that's shark. I think that might be shark. Yes. There we go. Got some shark there. No. I don't know why these pieces are so scattered. There we go. That goes here, I think. It's one of the. Yeah, that's one of the black and white fish. Maybe use a D10 and roll to see which section. I'm tempted to do that. Yeah. I don't have a preference. I mean, I have favourite movies, I suppose, but I just love all the images. I love all the images, so I really don't mind. I don't mind which one I do first. I think I'll maybe put it to the vote, or like you say, roll a dice or something. Right, so that is... No, that's not that. Which one's that then? Wait, that's that. Is it the stingray? Oh, it's the stingray. That's the stingray. Right, so that goes there. And that, I think, is... Yeah, that goes up there. Or perhaps your favourite character? Yeah? Could pick that. I just haven't even... I'm not even really thought about it because I'm still doing the wildlife puzzle. I've not really considered which one I would do first. Dumbo would be mine. Yeah, I love Dumbo. Dumbo movie's lovely, isn't it? That goes there. Okay, getting there, I think. I think I might actually have some octopus pieces in here as well. I'm not sure what that is. That goes up here. I've heard that Peter Pan is one of the hardest sections, so definitely going in the middle for me. I've heard that as well, and I've heard that Fantasia is difficult. Peter Pan and Fantasia, they're the two that I are most sort of renowned, I think, for being difficult in that puzzle. Judy, addicted to puzzles, she'd be a good one to ask. She's done that puzzle. Where does that go? I don't know. Where does it go? There, it goes there. So that, and again, that's the hammerhead. That's its tail, so it goes further over there. And then this, where does this go? Wait, that's this dolphin. There's this dolphin down here. Thinking about starting with the Lion King, working backwards to Snow White, like I did with the Disney Orchestra. Oh, right. So Lion King's bottom right and Snow White's top left. So you're going to do opposite sides, alternating opposite sides. I say, it doesn't really matter, does it? What order you do it in? It's not like you can really put it together until it's done, so just whatever you feel. I wanted to do wildlife from left to right, though. I knew I wanted to do that, but the bag numbering was just so bonkers. It really took some work to figure out which bag was what section. But I don't think Ravensburg is quite as problematic on that score. I hope they're not, anyway. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, it does, it does. Right. Oh dear, I'm grinding to a halt on this. Ah, there we go. And yes. So we've got some of the dolphin's head here. And that goes there. It'd be good if I could at least get, because what time are we on now? We're almost at 11:30, so we're approaching the 2 hour mark. It'd be good if I could at least get this pile of pieces down before I stop there. And then, I mean, I'm not halfway through yet, but I think I'm a good chunk of the way through. Yeah, Lion King, work along the bottom to Peter Pan, then back up to Cinders, and then along to Snow White. Oh, yeah. Okay, so just going backwards like that. Got ya. Got ya. So that is... I think that's that shark up there. Yes, it is. It's that one there. So I was thinking I would maybe finish this pile and then leave it there for this live stream, and then I could perhaps do a little bit of it off camera and tackle like the second half, I guess, for the next live stream. And then I'm not going on too late. There we go. That goes there. So that, well, that goes up here somewhere, but where? No. So there's, oh wait. No, that's the stingray there. Oh, I'm getting confused now. I'm mixing up stingrays with sharks. That one? Where do you go? Ah, he's on that shark. So, I'll just show you on the picture what I'm at, because I'm looking at the image and we can't see the image. So, these are what I'm working on. These two dolphins have come together quite easily there. Then all with similar kind of colours in. I've got this shark here, this dolphin, this shark, stingray, and then two sharks up here. So these two are the two sharks. Oh, you kind of see it because it's behind. That is the shark's head. That shark is attached to the corner, so that is, you can't see that at the moment. This here is the stingray, which goes ish here. Then this shark here is this one here. So that goes just to the right of this lionfish. Then you've got this one, which goes around about there-ish. And that one is attached there. So what I'll try and do is attach as many of these loose pieces as I can to all of those. And then that'll be that pile kind of finished up. And we can leave it there. When do you think the next stream will be? I'm not sure. I'm doing them a bit haphazard at the moment. I've got one planned in June. I was going to live stream the next Euro Jigsaw Jam, but that'll just be me doing the speed puzzling, and people can kind of come in and watch. So in terms of this kind of live stream, possibly, see, next weekend is the premiere that I'm doing with Don Louise. So it won't be next weekend. Possibly the weekend after that. Possibly the next weekend is the 1st of June, the Saturday's the 1st of June, so the one after that would be what, the 8th? I think that would probably be a good one to go with. And then the week after that, obviously, is the Euro Jigsaw Jam. So, yeah, possibly the 8th of June, that weekend. And that because next week, Donna Louise and I are hoping to get our premieres up for the second part of the Bizarre Town puzzle. So that'll be that'll have live chat and stuff. Obviously, we won't be live, but I'd probably avoid doing a live on the same weekend as that. So maybe be the weekend after next, I think. Is that good for everybody? Hope so. Where do you go? Oh, I don't know where that one goes. Oh, that one. I'm doing so well, aren't I? Right, hang on. That is there. That goes there. Any plans for Battle of the YouTube Puzzlers 4 yet? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yes. That's all I can say. Yes, there are plans. And yes, it's in the making. And things will be revealed soon, like very soon. But I can't say very much more than that, I'm afraid. But thank you for asking. Get excited because it is definitely coming. It is definitely coming. And it will be coming soon. But there's just some slight differences. Some slight differences this time. Is it possible to do the Jigsaw Jam live stream with overhead filming like you are doing now, or would it not work due to equipment needs for the competition? Well, I've been wondering about that, Christy, because I use my laptop and my Canon camera for this. And I would like to do it that way, but I need another device to actually have the Google Meet on because it's done via Google Meet. But the thing is, it's not just having the Google Meet on, it's they need to be able to see my puzzling area as well. So it's possible that I could have the Google Meet maybe on my phone on a stand or something, this side or that side, and to be able to see, or possibly on my iPad if I can get it angled right to look at the puzzle. But yeah, so it always takes me ages to answer questions. For some reason, I give long, convoluted explanations. So yes, I'm hoping to do it that way, Christy, so you can see the puzzle and you can see me, as long as I can figure out how to get Google Meet so that it can see my puzzling area. But I do hope to do it that way, yes. They do live stream it themselves. The Speed Puzzle EU, it's called, and they actually do their own live stream on their channel. But I'm going to live stream this one. I know Jeanette's live streamed a couple on her channel because she's done a couple of them as well, and it works quite nicely. So I mean, I won't be able to chat quite as much because obviously I'll be focused on the puzzle, and the live chat will be for everybody, rather than members only. But yeah, I hope to do it that way, Christy. Fingers crossed. Would. No, it might be too much. I was just wondering because this is a great setup. No worries either way. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I wanted to have, when I was first trying to figure out live streams, I wanted to have a two-camera thing going on, so you can see me and the puzzle. And it took me a while to work it out. And I mean, I'm obviously still dealing with kinks in the system because the sound I've still not quite figured the sound out yet. But I like it the way it's set up as well at the moment. So I'm glad you like that as well. And I will try and do that, I think, if I can. But yeah, it just seems to involve more and more devices around me, pointed at me. But I mean, it should be okay to just use my phone, I think. If I just pop it up there, it should work fine. As I say, touch wood. I really want to get the sound like knuckled down though on this because it's frustrated me that I can't get the sound to work properly. I don't know why that is. I feel like I'm missing a lot of this shark up here. Where is that? Does it get no? Yes. So that's that. Now then. Aha. There we go. There's that. I'm sure that goes there somewhere. What is this? Oh, that's that. That belongs to that shark. Right, okay. Good. I'm glad we've established that. I don't know about that one. See, there's some blue down near the octopus too, and I think I may have a couple of octopus pieces in here. Right, where do these go up here somewhere because of the red fish? Ah, there we go. No. I don't know where that goes, but it goes around there somewhere. Right, and then that. Ah, you go there. And you go there. Okay. So. Ah. I still can't attach those. What about that? There. You killed the live chat. Other people talk, please. Sorry. I'm not talking because I'm concentrating on my sharks and my dolphins. I know. Hopefully you're all still there. You've not all gone to sleep. Watching me figure these blooming fish out. Right. That goes there. That goes. Lol. Yay! Latrice, you're still with us. I don't know where that goes. Where does that go? It's a funny looking piece. Don't know. Puzzling and listening. Well, good. I'm glad. Right, of course you're just listening to me talk to myself, but I'm getting there. I think I may have to call it at this. Does that go there? No. Yeah, I may have to leave it at this. There's a few left out of that pile of dolphin and shark and things pieces, and I'm not sure where they go. So these ones, again, I don't know where these go either. So what I might need to do is just put the surplus in here, in the boxes. And then figure out a plan of attack for what I'm going to do when I come back to it. Chilling and dreaming of how I'm going to sort the 9K puzzle. Well, no, I'm trying to remember. Portraits. It's usually obvious which piece belongs to which portrait. Frames, wall, edge. I think, wait, the right hand side has the lights and also the floor. Does the left hand side have the lights? Can't remember. I don't even have the puzzle anymore to be able to look either, but yeah, it's fairly obvious. It's fairly obvious how you sort that one, I think, Philip. I've watched some of the Eurojam live streams. Hi, Marcia! So many people puzzle on dark tables. That would be very challenging for me. Yeah, I find it easier on white. Like, I put a piece of foam board down, because, I mean, my board's just kind of like a brown colour. I'm actually hoping to wrap my board, maybe in some vinyl, because I really would prefer to puzzle on a white surface when I'm doing my big puzzles. So I agree with you there. I think a dark background, unless you're doing a particularly bright puzzle, I suppose, or a light coloured puzzle. But yeah, no, I agree with you there. Thinking of going basic, portraits, frames, walls. Yeah, well, that's pretty much all there is to it. I know that there's a section of floor and there's lighting, but I think they might be more on the right-hand side than the left. By B, yeah, the floor and lights. Yeah, I thought so. So you're talking wall, frames, portraits, and edges, I guess. Although I had to do the edges last. Some of the frames do meet the edge, but the rest, like there's a whole bunch that's just all the same colour, and I've kept putting the wrong piece in. Just bought a trestle table that's white, as my dining table is darkish brown. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I find it easier on a lighter surface puzzling, and especially speed puzzling. Definitely not starting with the edges. Yeah, I didn't either. Well, I did actually try. I did try to do the edges, or at least the green ones, and I gave up. It was easy with the lights. It was pretty easy with the frames, but the green pieces just I gave up pretty quickly on that. Everybody stopped talking now. Now I'm going to finish. I'm just chatting away. Right, so this is what I've achieved today. I'll just move those back so they're not kind of shadowing the puzzle. So I've done the edge. I did this bit of coral here, the green bit there, which has actually brought together quite a lot of that fish as well. I've done the purple starfish. We've done the lionfish. Got a few of these black and white fish together on the right-hand side here. The treasure chest wasn't particularly great, but that's kind of there a wee bit now. And then I've got dolphin, some sharks, the stingray, and some areas coming out along up here. These are kind of leftover bits, so I'm going to put those in there. And these are leftovers from all the different piles. I'll leave the black and white ones there because I know they go in that area. So, as I say, I think it will probably be the week after next when I come back to this particular puzzle, but I'm thinking maybe do this pile, these kind of pinky colours next, because they will be a lot of the coral down here, and I think they'll come together pretty nicely. I'm also wondering about tackling the different shades of green too. Oh, in the 9K Disney Museum. Yeah, there's a slight gradient on that wall. There is a slight gradient. So some of the areas aren't too bad where it's a bit lighter and you can kind of tell, but there's a lot of areas that are the same. But yes, there are different shades of green on that one. Puzzle-tastic. Thank you, Paula. I love that word. Right, so yeah, so I'm thinking these, the pink ones, and then I'm thinking maybe these dark blue ones, because there aren't too many, and I know they go up here, and there's a lot of like wee fish, like small fish up there, and it might just help me to kind of pull these floaty areas together. So I was thinking, we'll get rid of those pinks, that'll be kind of this down here, and then this dark blue bit here where these jellyfish are might attach the stingray there as well, and that shark. And then then I thought I would maybe tackle these black ones, because there's quite a few of those. There's a lot of red fish there, but also a lot of these fish here, these kind of yellowy greeny fish. And I think that would help fill this bit out and get that lionfish attached. So I'm wondering about maybe focusing next on that top left corner. Go with pink and then dark blue and then black. And then after that, I'm not sure. We're getting into bigger piles now. Maybe this is a yellow pile here. And a lot of that will be coral. So that might be a good one to tackle, perhaps even before these dark bits up here. So yeah, that I think will be my strategy moving forward. I mean, I can do the whole thing on live streams for as long as it takes, I guess. I'm sort of wondering if more than 2 live streams on one puzzle is too much, or, does it not matter kind of thing. Do I try and get halfway and then do the second half? Maybe I'll just leave it until the next live stream and just keep plugging away. Perhaps do it over 3 streams, maybe. Maybe work on upper left corner off camera because we can't see you do it live anyway because we see your lovely face, just an idea. Yeah, I know, that's unfortunate that it obscures that bit. Well, I mean, I could move it over a bit. I could do that. So you're not missing quite as much. You'd have my horrible puzzle board underneath, you'd be able to see it. But yeah, that might be a way to get around that, actually. Yeah, okay. I could do that. Maybe just have a wee bit of a go at this kind of top left background here, and then we can work on some of the brighter areas in the next live stream. I think that would work. Right, okay. So I shall leave it there. I've got all my piles still sorted there, so I'll need to put those away for a little bit and find a wee place to store this while I'm waiting for the next one. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you're enjoying seeing this puzzle come together. I think it's really nice. I really like it. And I'm really chuffed with the Vermont Christmas Company quality. I think it's really, really nice. I kind of stopped noticing the shiny piece aspect of it. I think unless your lights are pointed directly at the puzzle, it's not really a problem. But again, that's personal preference. Some people don't mind that really, so it's kind of not an issue. So yeah, so far, thumbs up for the Vermont Christmas Puzzle Company. This has been really, really fun. Thank you so much. So many have joined me today in the live chat, and I've had some people join me as members as well. So thank you so much, all of you, for joining me in chatting and for becoming members. Well done to everybody who got the free memberships as well. So hope to see you in some future live streams and chats as well. That'll be brilliant. But yeah, I think I will. What I'll do is I'll say goodbye and then I'll leave you a couple of minutes to say bye, because what tends to happen is that it chucks you out the live chat really quickly when I turn it off. So I will say goodbye and then I'll faff around with my puzzle a bit. Hopefully that gives you all a chance to say goodbye as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Oh, where am I going to put this now?